Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today in this video I'll showing you that how we can create a workflow in n8n to send the bulk emails. Yes, a workflow that can send email to 100 IDs just with a single click. So watch the video till the end and subscribe the channel. Before I actually start creating the workflow, let's discuss the use cases very quickly. You can use this workflow for event invitation. Suppose you have a list of email IDs. Now instead of sending them mail to one by one, you can just send mail to all of them just within a single click. Like hosting a webinar, workshop or meetup, bulk emails help you to invite your entire contact list in one go. Also, if you are looking for a new job, you can send your resume and cover letter to multiple companies or recruiters at once. Another use case may be if you are selling a course or sharing educational content, you can email a student or leads regularly with updates or offers. So this is how you can use this workflow to automate your things. Now let's start creating the workflow in n8n. I'll open up my n8n dashboard. Here it is. So I'll just simply click on create workflow. First node, I'll be adding a triggering node which will be my chat only. So this is added. Now I am going to add AI agent. In this I am going to connect OpenAI chat model. I already have selected this free OpenAI credits. If I try executing this, yeah, all of these three nodes are getting executed. Next in this workflow, I am going to add one more node which will be my Google Sheets, and operation is get rows. So I'll just see I am already having this client sheet where I have some temporary mails, like I use temporary mails for this demo purpose. So all these mails I have put in my Google Sheet. Now go back. Here I'll be selecting my sheets, clients, back to canvas. I'll just link this node with my Google Sheet. Now let's try to execute this node. Okay, I can see the fetch operation is success. So next I am going to add in this workflow is my Gmail node. Operation will be send a message. Gmail account, all these credentials are already selected. For to field, what I am going to do, the email field I am going to just put as a drag and drop. So it will be taken this particular email ID. Now subject is maybe test bulk email. Email type text, and my body is hey, I just sent bulk emails via n8n. So back to canvas. Now if I execute this node, then let's see what happens now. Okay, so three items you can see here. Now let's see whether I received any mail. Okay, so this is the one mail ID, this one NAXIB. Let's check NAXIB. So this is being sent. This is my third ID. Let's see whether I have received mail for this ID or not. Yes, you can see I have received the mail for this ID as well. Now in this workflow, if I talk one thing, that what if I execute this workflow again, then what will happen, it will send the email to these three ID again, right? So which is fine. Like if we want to repeat the mail, then this particular workflow is fine. But what if I add one more email ID over here, say test@gmail.com. Now if I execute this workflow, then it will send the mail ID to these three ID and this fourth one as well. But this time I don't want to send the email to these three ID, like I don't want to repeat this particular thing. So to overcome this, what we can do, we will add one if condition in this workflow, which will help us to know whether the email has been sent to the ID or not. If that is sent, then it will skip. If it is not sent, then it will send the mail. We will add one if condition. So we will click on this plus symbol, search for if node, and go for this. Let's set this value a bit later. Go to canvas. Now we will delete this connection from Google Sheet to Gmail, and now let's connect this Google Sheet with the if condition and if condition with the Gmail node. Now we will see the if condition. In if condition, what we will check, if this sent mail, sent field string is empty. So you can see I have here one sent column. So if the sent is empty, then we are going to execute for the next step. Let's go back. So if that sent is empty, then we are executing the mail. Successfully connected Google Sheet with the if node and if node with the Gmail one. Now let's try executing this workflow once to check whether all nodes are executing or not. Okay, all nodes get executed. Now if I click on this Gmail node, I can see json.email, all the things. Now what I have to do, like if I say the temp mail again, like go to my temp mail, here I can see that I have received second mail as well. Like the workflow I executed just now, with that I am able to get the mail. Now what will happen once the mail is sent, I need to add some value in the sent column as well. So once that value is added, then what will happen next time when this particular workflow is added, in this if condition, the email ID or that particular row will go in the false state and the mail will not be sent to that ID. So what we will do, once the mail is sent, we are going to add one more node, which is the Google Sheet again, but this time we are updating the row. So let's add that Google Sheet node. I'm going to add Google Sheet node, search for Google Sheet. This time my operation will be update row in the sheet. So from list clients, here again it is sheet 1. Okay, back to canvas. Let's connect this Gmail node with the Google Sheet first, and again going back. Now it's asking mapping column mode. So this I have selected manually. Now column to match on this I am going to select as a row number. Now from here I'll just click on Google Sheet and drag and drop this row number. Now it's asking values to update, so I don't want to do anything with the email field. I just want to update the sent column. So I am just going to put yes, because once the mail is sent, I want to update the sent column with the yes field. Back to canvas. Now before executing the workflow, let me do one thing. I'll go to this temp mail, delete this particular mail ID, and same I am going to do for this also. Maybe I will open up another tab over here. New temp mails, let me copy them one by one into my Google Sheet. Let's delete these 3 first. This one is copied. Let's copy this one. And let's copy this one as well. Or let's execute the node for these 2 mail ID only. So again, when I come here, now if I say send yes with any message hi, then one by one all these nodes are getting executed, and in the sheet you can see this sent item column is being updated with the value of yes. Now if I see these mails, then here I got one mail for this ID. I didn't get because this I haven't updated in my Google Sheet, and I got one mail for this ID also. Now let me update this Gmail ID in the Google Sheet. Copy this Coming back to Google Sheet, case tutorial. Now when I execute this workflow, what will happen? The mail will only be sent to this ID only. It won't be sent to these email because they already have the value as a yes in the send column. So let's try executing the workflow again. Let's say hi. So you can see all the nodes are getting executed one by one. And first we will check the Google Sheet. Here you can see the yes is being updated in the send column for this third ID as well. So first we will check whether I have received mail. Yes, you can see I have received the mail for this ID. Now we will check this ID whether I have received, like mail should not be repeat for this ID. Yes, you can see here the mail didn't get repeat. I only have one mail in my inbox which I got when I execute the workflow for the very first time. So here you can see how we created this workflow so quickly, which will send the bulk emails one by one to all the emails ID which are in the Google Sheet, and it doesn't even repeat the mail. Say it is updating the value, like once the mail is sent, it is updating the send column. So in future, if I add any number of email ID, like maybe in Google Sheet it contains 50 or 100, it won't repeat the mail. That's the first thing, and it will send the mail just within a single click. So in this video, you have seen that how simple and easy it is to create a workflow in n8n which will send the bulk mail to n number of users. So like the video, comment for any questions or doubt, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.